Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making stuffed peppers. While I was on vacation, I actually had stuffed peppers and I loved them. And so I wanted to try cooking them. I actually wanted to cook them in the slow cooker, but I didn't have a chance to use the slow cooker because I was actually going to do a different recipe. So I decided to kind of wing it, and I'm gonna do it in the oven, but I'm gonna cook it like they were cooked in a slow cooker. So right here I have everything that I need. I got these really huge peppers from Fresh Market. I have my ground turkey here from Trader Joe's. I have my long grain white rice in the back, and I also have 2 cans of tomatoes because I'm gonna be making a sauce. Over here I have some water boiling. Or actually the water is heating up. Once this water starts to boil, I'm going to take the seeded bell peppers and place them in here and boil them until they get just a little bit soft. But while I'm waiting for this water to boil, I'm going to cook my ground turkey, and I'm going to put this rice in the rice steamer. So right now I'm going to wash these bell peppers, and then I'm going to seed them and get them prepared to go into my boiling water. I'm going to use this paring knife to cut out the center of the bell pepper. It comes out pretty easy. Alright, so I have my turkey going in the background and my water is finally boiling, so I'm going to drop these peppers in there using my tongs. And it should take them 2 to 3 minutes to get soft. And since these are rather large, I'm probably going to do 3 at a time and then cook the red one last. Okay, so now that my turkey is heated up and it's back here cooking, I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning. So I'm going to put some black pepper in here. I'm going to put a little red pepper. One thing that I really like about this brand, Badia, as well as McCormick, they label their stuff gluten-free, so, and it's really inexpensive, so I always have large containers of these items. And I'm going to add a little parsley. I'm also going to be adding some pink salt. Pink salt can be expensive. I picked mine up from Trader Joe's. After the peppers are done boiling, you want to rinse them off with some cold water. I'm going to be using this baking dish right here. I'm going to put them in there and stand them up. Right now, my ground turkey is just about done cooking and the rice steamer is warming up. Okay, so right now I have my peppers still sitting here. My ground turkey is finished. So this is my cooked rice, freshly out of the rice steamer, and I'm going to combine it with the ground turkey. Now that I have everything in here, I'm going to mix it all together. Now you can also do this with ground beef or even ground pork. I prefer to use ground turkey just because it's leaner and it's what I am used to eating. This is 1 cup of ground turkey or 1 pound of ground turkey, 1 cup of cooked rice. So since this is a bit more lean and it doesn't have like a lot of juices, I'm gonna add just a little bit of chicken broth because I really want this to be really juicy. Not gonna add very much, and I'm eyeballing it. Just that much. And it's gonna give that rice a little bit of flavor. I would also recommend, if you're not using a rice steamer and you're cooking the rice over the stove, you can put the chicken broth in the white rice mixture, in the white rice while it cooks on the stove, and it's gonna add more flavor also. I'm going to finally add this mixture to my baking pan. And if you just heard that beeping noise, that was my oven. It is now preheated and ready to go. I preheated the oven to 350, and this is going to take an hour to an hour and a half in the oven. Everybody's stove and oven is different, so I don't expect this to take 2 hours. I'm expecting it to take about an hour and a half at the most. So I'm just going to spoon the mixture in here, and then we will be on our last step. And as you can see, this is quite a bit of filling. I don't want any to come out on the side, so I'm probably going to clean up any rice that falls out while I'm pouring it in here. The last step is going to be adding this tomato sauce, and we're just going to pour this right in here. We're going to pour it over the peppers, and this is basically going to get in the oven and just turn into a juicy, creamy, not creamy, a juicy, saucy thing. And it's going to taste good. Now, as this cooks in the oven over the next hour and a half, I'm going to be scooping out the sauce in the bottom and basting. Okay. This is how it looks, and I'm about to put it in the oven. Okay guys, here you have it, stuffed peppers. I could use more sauce personally, so when I make this again, I'm going to use 3 cans of tomatoes instead of 2. But I'm going to have the green one tonight, and hubby wanted the red one. Woohoo!